This is your beginner's guide to minimalist training, using only gymnastic rings and a sandbag. Perfect for beginners or anyone returning to training. This guide will help you build functional, full body strength with simple, scalable movements. Now let's talk about equipment. Gymnastic rings are lightweight, portable, and easy to set up. Hang them from a sturdy tree branch, pull-up bar, or indoor anchors. Wooden rings are ideal for grip and durability, which costs around this figure, while plastic rings are a great budget option. For sandbags, you have these options. Do it yourself. Use an old duffel bag, liners, zip ties, and sand. Velcro sandbags are the easiest option, but can also be pricey since the weight are fixed. Adjustable sandbags, such as the Iron Mind, where you can add or remove weight as needed. Here are the estimated prices for each. You can get started for as low as 500. If you prefer premium gear, total around 7,000. Still cheaper than most gym memberships. Warm up your joints and muscles to prepare for strength training. Keep it simple and dynamic. Here's an equipment-free example. Arm circles, forward and backward. Y, T, and W. Making sure you squeeze the shoulder blades with each movement. Go into a deep squat. Push your elbows out to open up the hip. Side-to-side movements are also encouraged if it feels good. Go into a deep lunge to stretch the hip flexors. Twist your upper body while reaching the arms to the sky. Repeat these for reps until you feel ready to go. You can also jump rope or jump jacks if you still feel cold. Let's go into the program overview. This program is designed to fit into your schedule with 4 training days each week, 2 sandbag days, and 2 gymnastic rings days. You can structure the program based on your availability. For example, if you're free on the weekends, you can plan your workouts for Saturday and Sunday, 1 sandbag day and 1 ring day. And then schedule the remaining 2 workouts midweek, like Wednesday and Thursday. Of course, you can adjust this however it works best for you. Before we dive into the movements, let's go over the fundamentals of breathing and bracing your core. A key skill to keep you safe and stable when lifting heavy objects. Inhale through your belly, lower back, and sides. Imagine filling your entire core with air. Brace your core. Imagine this as if you're about to take a punch. Keep your core engaged from the start of the lift until the object is safely back on the ground. The sandbag pickup is the most fundamental movement in sandbag training. Nearly every other sandbag exercise, such as squatting, shouldering, carries, or even high pulls, starts with a proper pickup. Start with the sandbag lying flat on the ground, positioned horizontally. Step up to the bag with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width, just outside the ends of the bag, and firmly plant your feet. Hinge at your hips and bend down, keeping your hips higher than your knees. This is not a squat. Grip the bag by rocking it back and forth until your hands are under it. Squeeze it as tightly as you can. Take a deep breath into your stomach. Brace your core and lift your chest up. Begin the lift by pressing firmly into the ground with your feet. It's normal for your back to round slightly due to the height and shape of the sandbag. This is expected and not a cause for concern, as long as you're maintaining core tension and lifting with control. Once the sandbag reaches knee height, move your feet closer together and sit into a half squat, resting the bag on your thighs. This is a good spot to reset your grip and breathing. From the half squat position, stand up tall and squeeze your glutes. all while maintaining full body tension. To lower the sandbag, reverse the movement. Brace your core, lower the bag with control, back to your lap, then down to the ground. Start with a lighter sandbag and focus on mastering the movement before progressing to heavier weights. The sandbag squat is a great way to build lower body strength. First, pick the sandbag up to the lap as outlined in the sandbag pickup section. Rotate the sandbag to a vertical position while sitting in a half squat. Secure your grip and stand up. Adjust your feet to a width that feels natural and comfortable for you. With your stance set, take a deep breath and brace your core before beginning the squat. Begin by pushing your hips back and bending your knees at the same time. Lower your body with control, keeping your sternum up and your back straight. Aim to squat down until your thighs are parallel to the ground. On your way up, focus on driving through the tripod foot. This means pressing evenly through the heel, the base of your big toe, and the base of your little toe. This creates a stable foundation to push from. Extend your hips fully at the top and squeeze your glutes. Always maintain core bracing throughout the movement to keep your spine safe and your body stable. For the sandbag bear hug carry, use the same lifting technique from the sandbag squat. Hinge at your hips, brace your core as you pick up the sandbag. Once you've secured the sandbag close to your chest, keep your grip tight and hold it in a bear hug position. As you begin walking, keep your core braced. Keep walking steadily and with control, focusing on maintaining that tension in your core. Now for the loading and progression. For the sandbag pickup, aim for 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps. In your first workout, your goal is to complete 3 sets of 3. As you progress, increase the reps until you can complete 3 sets of 5 reps. Once you hit that, you can add another set. Continue adding reps and sets until you reach 5 sets of 5. Then, it's time to increase the weight. You'll start the process over again, beginning at the new, heavier weight. For the sandbag squats, since we'll only be using one sandbag for this program, we'll target to complete a total of 30 reps. The goal is to finish 30 reps in as few sets as possible. The idea is to challenge yourself by getting as many reps as possible per set while maintaining good form. For the carry, the goal is to walk with the sandbag for distance. You'll complete 2 rounds of this exercise. As you progress, try to increase the distance. Now for the gymnastic rings movements. We'll start with the support hold. Grip the rings in the deeper part of your palms, as shown. Start with your arms fully extended downward. Rotate the rings so your palms face forward and lock your elbows. Start with your feet on the ground for support. As you get stronger, try lifting your feet off the ground and aim to hold the position longer with no foot assistance. Ring dips target the chest, shoulders, and triceps, helping you build upper body pushing strength. Begin in the ring support hold with arms straight and feet on the ground. Lower your body by bending your elbows, turning the rings inward, and keeping the rings close to your body. Go as low as your mobility allows, ideally until your upper arms are parallel to the ground. Push back up by extending your elbows and rotating the rings back to the starting position. If you feel strong with these, try negatives. Jump up to the top of the dip, then lower yourself slowly and with control. Eventually, you will be strong enough for the full dip. Chin-ups target the back, biceps, and forearms. Hang from the rings with palms facing away and feet on the ground. Pull your body upward by driving through your arms and back. As you pull, rotate the rings towards you to fully engage your biceps. If you feel confident with these, try negatives. Jump to the top position, then lower yourself slowly and with control. Once negatives are easy, try the full movement. Ring push-ups are a great way to build chest, shoulder, triceps, and core strength. To perform them, Adjust the rings to about knee height or slightly higher. Grab the rings as you did with the dips. Step back into a straight plank position, keeping your core tight. Lower by bending your elbows, keeping them close to your sides as the rings move slightly. Push back up to return to the starting position. If the movement feels too difficult, step forward to reduce the intensity, or raise the rings to a higher position. Ring rows are excellent for targeting the upper back, biceps, and core. Grab the rings and lean back with straight arms, keeping your body in a straight line from head to heels. The more horizontal your body, the harder the movement will be. Pull your chest toward the rings by driving your elbows back and squeezing your shoulder blades together. Then, slowly lower yourself back to the starting position. Beginners can make the exercise easier by standing more upright, while stronger trainees can increase the challenge by lowering the rings and leaning further back. The ring hang helps build grip strength and stretches the upper body, particularly the chest and back. Hang from the rings with straight arms, focusing on a stable position. Imagine your biceps are trying to touch your ears. Start with your feet lightly touching the ground for support. Build up the time you can hang. As your grip and shoulder stability improve, try to eliminate the foot assistance entirely. Now here's the progression for the rings. For the support hold, we'll target 2 sets of max holds. Move to a harder variation once you complete 30 seconds by 2 sets. For the dips and chin-ups, just like with the sandbag squats, we'll target a total number of reps. Once you can do 40 total reps in 4 sets, move to a harder variation, such as the negatives or removing the foot assistance. For the push-ups and rows, we'll do them as a superset. That means we'll do 1 set of push-ups followed by 1 set of rows to max reps with good form. Do 2 rounds of these. For the hang, simply do 2 sets of max holds. Gradually, build your time hanging, aiming to eventually remove foot assistance. With just a sandbag and gymnastic rings, you can build strength anywhere. Start with the basics, progress at your pace, and enjoy the freedom of minimalist training. Thanks for watching.